And defend the relic, and watch your back.
Hey guys, my name is Q, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another Destiny theory for you guys, and it feels like this is a continuation to my Who is Xur video. In this one, I think I found out who Xur actually is, as well as what happened to Kabr, the legendary guardian of the Vault of Glass. So first of all, a recap of Xur himself. He's an agent of the Nine, and credits the Nine for bringing him new life, seeing as he was once formless darkness that, quote-unquote, burrowed into flesh. Now for Kabr. Kabr is the legendary guardian that faced the Vault of Glass alone, opening and eventually advancing through. He was alone, but had faced everything within the vault, including Atheon himself, as well as creating the relic known as the Aegis. Now my theory begins with Kabr himself. Despite Kabr's belief, he did not face the Vex by himself. He was accompanied by a fire team, and 4 of them were erased from existence by the Templar and its oracles. The only 2 surviving members, which I believe we Praedyth and Kabr, only survived because in a last-ditch attempt, their ghosts used the last of their light to cleanse the darkness from their bodies before they were erased from existence. The cost, however, was his ghost. They eventually escaped the Templar, and afterwards encountered the Gorgons. While trying to sneak by, they were spotted by one, which they did manage to destroy, but at the cost of his final teammate. He eventually made his way to the glass throne, and found that by infusing light into the nearly indestructible armor of the Gorgons, he would be impossible to kill. He proceeded to craft the Aegis, which is the relic and key to the Vault of Glass raid. Atheon sent the shield into the time stream, along with his final words and curse. Kabr was never erased by the Vault. He only fought until the darkness consumed him. That is why we remember him as Kabr, the Legions. Okay, now that I've told you the abridged version of Kabr's epic story, it's finally time for the theory. The theory is that before the darkness consumed Kabr, he infused his soul and power into the Aegis, so that he could aid any Guardians in the fight against Atheon. This would explain why, after you leave the portal in the Atheon fight, you see the phrase, "Guardians make their own fate." As for his body, because it was consumed by darkness, something may have possessed it and left the vault. It then wandered around Venus until it was discovered by the Nine and given a purpose as well as a new name. Xur. This would explain why, if you look at Xur's face, you see only darkness. As well as his quote, "There are no birds where I come from. The things that fly are like shadows. There are no birds on Venus.
It was never mine.
The only things that fly are the dragons, which may be the Ahamkaras. Which, when you see them fly, as you see in my previous video, you'll see right there, they look distinctly like shadows. That's right. Xur is Kabr's body, and Kabr's soul and power are sealed into the Aegis. Well, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Or, I've uncovered one of the biggest secrets in Destiny. This game's story is like an ogre. And you know, ogres have layers. All you need to do is peel back the peel and you run into the real meat and potatoes. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. It would mean a lot. And if you're feeling generous, subscribe. I'm Q. See you guys later.